off a fucking basketball team.
And what? How does that make me dumb? My head
Because you didn't even get
my
paid.
brain is crazy.
You did it for free.
I made $100,000 in one day, bro. Shut the fuck up.
No.
I don't sell pussy. What the fuck? I fuck who I want to and I post that shit on OnlyFans. That gets me paid. That's not, I don't sell pussy.
Okay, you fuck who you want to, which happens to be everybody, and you should be rich from it.
Would you be with me if I'd slept with over 50 men? I'm a high value woman, right?
How can you be high value if 50 men have helped you?
Have I just been single for a long time?
No, unacceptable.
Why is that unacceptable?
Oh, wow.
Have you not experienced mental health? No.
Zero.
Okay, so how do you cope with stress and situations?
If I'm stressed or I'm frustrated, then I understand it's my time to perform. And I agree that society puts huge pressure on men. As a man, you either perform or you don't. There's no safety net like there is for females. Females can wake up and say, I don't feel like it. The men who say, I can't feel like it, cannot compete with the men who do not say that. The man who goes to the gym every single day, regardless of how he feels, will always beat the man who goes to the gym when he feels like going to the gym. Let me tell you something. As much as you want to sit here and disagree with me, it's women who decide who the winner is.
I'm at a hotel and I'm eating. I'll finish the buffet and I'll go up to the chef and say, that was amazing, very good. Who's ever complimented a buffet chef? Nobody. They stand there all day, cooking all day, making very average food. And I'll eat his average ass food and go tell him good job. And his face will light up like you would not believe. I really believe in spreading positivity as a whole. I do believe in that. I mean, I'm sure there's people who hate me. There's people who are going to listen to this podcast and go, this guy's full of shit. This guy, da-da-da. But I don't need to lie about anything I've ever done. I don't think the world has ever been equal. That the modern society we live in has been built by men. Let's cut the crap. All the roads you see, all the buildings you see, everything around you, men built. All of it. When women come along and say, oh, we're just as important, you are just as important, but you had a completely different role. You fulfilled a different role in society. And I think now, if you look at the roles of society, I believe men are still doing their job, but I don't know if women are doing their job. Men are still out here building the modern world. But when they come home now, the girl's like, oh, why should I cook for you? For anyone watching this who doesn't know my story, I'm fighting. I became 4-time world champion. I was 28 when I won my 4th world title. And one day I woke up and I literally just woke up. I looked at my bank. I just won a world title fight, but I hadn't fought in 6 months. By the time I paid all my back rent and paid my car payments, all that, I looked at my bank. I had like $3,000, $4,000 in there. And I'm like, I'm giving up my entire life and I don't even know how I'm going to live. I need to get rich. I want to get rich. So I said to my coach, look, I'm going to take a couple months off and I'm going to focus purely on money. And the story is, and this is a completely true story, I'm sitting with my brother and I'm like, how can we get rich? You know what's amazing? Now I have money. Lots of people always ask me, how do I get rich? And I say, when's the last time you talked about money? When's the last time you sat down with your friends and refused to talk about anything else but how to make money? How are you making money? How are you making money? How am I making money? How can we make money together? How's that guy making money? How's that coffee shop there making money? Is that coffee shop making money? I don't know. Do they sell cake? No. Why don't they sell cake? Everyone in here is a businessman. If they had a cute young waitress, a girl, instead of a guy, they'd probably sell more coffee. Like, no one analyzes anything. They just want to get rich, right? I want to be rich, but they have no plan to get rich. And a hope and a plan are very different things. I explain this to people all the time. Everyone has a dream, but no one has a plan. And nothing good is going to happen on accident. I didn't become world champion on accident. I didn't wake up and someone go, how'd you become world champion? And I went, oops, you have to plan for it. So I said to Tristan, we need to discuss money. We need to plan this and we need to work out a way we can get rich. And that's when I started analyzing and understanding banks, the credit system, the money system, how the world actually works. And then I got really pissed off because I realized that money isn't real and it's all a scam. And the banks are destroying us in real time with inflation. And I still don't have any. So I was really mad. I was watching some YouTube videos like financial advice and we're talking about assets, liabilities, etc. And I'm writing down all my assets and I'm trying to work out what I have that's worth money. And the only thing I writ down, because I had a car, but what's that worth? Nothing. I'm big and strong, but I'm already fighting. I can't think of anything else to do with that. The only thing I had was, because I'd been fighting all around the world, I had these 6 girlfriends. Because you'd win the world title, you fuck a ring girl, she falls in love with you, you're the big millionaire in London, of course, she thinks. I had these girlfriends, and I thought, well, I can't open a strip club. It costs money to open a strip club. And I'm kind of racking my brain, and by absolute coincidence, going around the internet, and I saw in the corner, talk to live girls now. So I clicked on it, and there's some chick there on a computer, and I was like, my girls can do that. That was the very beginning. That was the eureka moment. I walked into my brother's bedroom and I said, we're going to start a webcam company. That was the beginning of it all.
Food used to be a big deal. So my brother and I, we've always lived together. And when we were broke, we invented a dish that was so bland, we called it flavor. It's the only way you could add flavor to the dish. So it had the name flavor. And it was white rice, frozen peas, kidney beans, more protein per 100 grams than minced beef. Did you know that? I found out when I was broke, walking the aisles of the grocery store, trying to find the cheapest protein money can buy. If I was really rich, I'd have hot sauce. But that was like $2 or $3. Just purely taste. I couldn't often afford that. So for a good 3-year period of my life, I lived on this flavor.